this lesson, we're going to be learning No Matter What by Badfinger on the ukulele. So there's just really basically two parts, but you got a lot of melodic lines in here that you could choose to play. You wouldn't necessarily have to, but it sounds pretty cool. So we're going to have to use some different chord voicings maybe for some of these chords. So it's in A, that intro riff. So we're going to use an A up here, like a G, go up a half step or a full step, but we need to bar, we're going to bar the 4th fret of the C, E, and A strings, and then you're going to put your 3rd finger up here on the 6th fret of the G, and then your 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the E. And that makes our A chord. So we can do this little hammer on. Okay, so we got some mutes in there too. So you got to stop it from ringing out. So I'm stopping it with my hand here. Then pick the E string. With your pinky, you're going to hammer on from the 4th fret to the 6th fret on the C string. And then hit the E string again. Then a stop. Okay, that same riff then carries over into the verse. Okay, so the verse, I'm calling it a verse. It's two parts. It could be verse chorus or verse bridge or chorus bridge, however you want to interpret that. But the chorus goes, the verse, the next part. So same thing you did in the intro. Now we're going to go do a B minor chord. So that's, you're barring the 2nd fret, C, E, and A strings, 4th fret on the G string. Then I'm picking A string, then our little hammer on, 2 to 4 on the C string, and then back to the A string. Then we have D to E. Whoops, sorry. So it's just D and E. Then we go to a regular A chord to E. So that's down, down, up, down, up, E, and a stop. That's your whole first verse. To E, okay? That's your first verse. Then it repeats that. D to E. Now you have a different thing on this A. This little melodic line if you want to. Before we go into the bridge or chorus, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to call it. So you can play this melodic line, or you could just strum through it. You know, something like that. Down, down, up, 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 down, up. Okay? Down, down, up, 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 down, up. Or down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, up. Anything like that will work. If you want to play the melodic line, it's 2 downstrokes on A. Then you're going to pick, excuse me, you're going to put your 2nd finger down on the 2nd fret of the C string. Then 4, 2, 1, 2, 1, 6, 4 on the G. Then we go into the chorus, okay? So that would sound like into the chorus, okay? Now you're gonna find a lot of little melodic lines on that A. There's like 2 or 3 different kind of versions that they do. So we're into the, what I called chorus on the tab. So it's down, down, up, down for every bar, okay? But a lot of chords in here. We have an F sharp minor first, 2, 1, 2. To a B7, bar the 2nd fret, 3rd fret on the C string. Then E7, 1, 2, open, 2. Then A7, just the 1st fret, C string. That's kind of the first half of that. So it's F sharp minor, B7, E7, A7. Now we go to D7, 2, open, 2, open. Then B minor. And then we have another, the same melodic run on A. Then you do it again. The second time, G to E. Just downstrokes, 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and E. 2, 3, 4. Then we're back into another verse. Okay, so if you don't want to play that melodic run there, you could go, you know, something like that. Same thing kind of that we did in the verse. You could do that instead of melody. Okay, so now we're into that. We're into a new verse, second verse. Now they kind of abandoned the whole. You could play that, and no one would probably know the difference. But they do a more melodic thing now, so it's similar to what we were doing before. That's the first one. So one more time. 2, 4, 2. Oops, sorry. 2, 4, 2, 1. 4, 2, chord. 2, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, chord. Then we go to B minor. So that's just 4. Or you could strum the whole chord first, or just play the 4 on the G string. Then 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 6, 4. Then we have our D to E, that thing, okay? So we have like that. On the B minor, I like to hit the chord first. Then you have another little melodic line, arpeggiated line on the A. That's a little different. 2, 4, 2, 1, 2, 1. So it's a hammer on 2 to 4 on the G to the 1 on the C. Okay, and then we're into a chorus. The chorus, or I'm sorry, a solo. The solo section is the same chords as the verse. We're just strumming them now. Let's see. So down, up, down, up, down. B minor. Then our D to E, D to E. Then we have another melodic run on the A. It's the same as that second verse. Okay. All right, so we're getting close here. So then after that verse, or after that solo, you have another chorus. It's all the same. And then you have the last verse. Okay, the last verse. You have all that. Then we go to D to E, D to E. There's a stop there. So it does part of that melodic arpeggio. So it's just 2, 4, 2, chord on the downbeat of the next bar. Then it goes back to the D to E. I think it does that. Let's see, it goes like that. You don't go back to the 2, and then we repeat the D to E. So it's like, and that's how it ends. So that's the whole tune. The hardest part really is those little arpeggiated lines within the chords. I would encourage you to try those and not just, you could always just strum through it on an A chord, but you know, I think this improves your playing, kind of opens up to some different ideas to play on the ukulele, to make it more interesting than just always just strumming chords all the time. So this is a good tune to practice because it has a lot of that in there. If you're confused on when things are where and all that, just reference the tab. It's all arranged and tabbed out, but that's all the parts. So that is No Matter What by Badfinger.